Hi Taurus, how are you? How are you finding this pandemic? If you're anything like me, you'll find that you're eating a lot and you're drinking a lot and you're thoroughly enjoying it, and you're enjoying being out in nature. And you've had to ensure that you've kept in a... Oh, so cards are falling out at me. You've had to ensure that you are getting your exercise in. I hope you are all well. I hope you're not all worrying about money too much. Money is definitely a concern for Taurians. Getting a lot of the same cards coming out, which is quite interesting for the earth signs. So we will go into that. But then I've got the Taurus sign coming up here. Now I had that come out for Virgo in a romantic way, and again I've got the romance card here, so I definitely feel like there's a closeness happening between Virgos and Taurians at the moment, energy wise and romantically, which is something to watch out for. Love a Virgo. My partner has very strong Virgo tendencies and has been spending most of the past few days organizing the shed and organizing the garage and organizing the cupboards and organizing the freezer and organizing the fridge. If you're not part of the Hags and Healers Network, you can join us on the link below. That will give you access to all our live workshops where you can be part of the community. You can leave comments. We can have a little natter. If you join, you will also be part of a forum where you have access to a platform for finding mentors or skill swaps, also an esoteric library where there are books that you can get for free, and all sorts. It's just like a little village for people of esoteric interests who are healers and have very positive energy. So please do join us if that interests you. There's also a section on healing and herbs, and we do have a Hags and Healers herbarium. So if you ever need any herbs of any specific type, if you're a member, you can message me and I'll see if I have it in for you. So there's a lot of stuff that you can be part of, join in and have access to as a member, and it only starts at £9 a month. So it's really, really, really cheap, basically. It's really cheap. So let's get on with, oh, interesting. We are getting some of the same cards coming up. I see crossovers. So I'm just having a quick look at the cards now for April for Taurus. Okay. So first off, the Chariots. Everything is slowing down for you. I think maybe in some ways, last month, even though there was a pandemic and we've all been in isolation, there's been a rush to get things done and to hit deadlines and to achieve before it's all locked down and hibernation. Now the Chariot is reversed, so things are slowing down. Some of you may also feel like you're going in the wrong direction a little bit. And why? Well, the clarifier tells me that actually things are slowing down because we're focusing on the happiness of our family. So looking after the care of our home and our hearth, our tribe, and also our loved ones, the family that aren't in our home, and looking after them. So April, you're going to find actually that there is not as much movement maybe as you think there will be. It's slowing down, and the reason why it's slowing down is that your family needs you. You're going to have to look after your family this month. That's what is coming into fruition here. And these are the first cards that I picked out. So this will mean that this is probably going to be one of the first things that you'll find coming up this month for you, is that you can't progress as quickly as you'd like to in your projects, in your career, in your whims, in your fancies. It's family time. And you've got to keep them happy, and you'll do a good job, because Taurians do a good job when it comes to family and looking after and protecting. We are a bit like Mother Earth. We have the skills to keep everyone connected. What else is coming up? Getting confused, are we? Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So basically, there seem to be a lot of confusion and options around in your head. And I feel like this is to do with men. Who do you fancy? Who do you feel a connection with? Where is that fire that you need? Where is that mischievous? Where is that connection coming in? And I think there is confusion happening in making decisions about where you want to be and how you achieve that relationship, or where do you want your relationship at the moment, what direction you want that to go into. You're not the only one. There was another sign earlier that had a similar reading of feeling confused about relationships. And again, this guy's come up here. He also came up with there's a lot of heat, fire, temptation, seduction, inspiration. So a man may be coming into your life, or a woman may be coming into your life who is confusing you from an emotional perspective, in how you feel, in your wants and your desires and your needs, or someone may be that you may feel those things are lacking in your relationship, and therefore that's causing you confusion, and you're looking at other relationships and you're wondering, how are you going to bring that passion back in? How are you going to bring that heat, that fire, that sexiness? I'm gonna get another card, Taurus, because I'm a Taurian and I'm nosy. So if you're a Taurus as well as me, then you'll probably be getting a little bit of an extra bonus here, because I get very nosy. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely I feel, and the Page of Swords. Ooh, and the King of Wands. What an interesting combination. So these are all people, it's all like a masculine energy, but different phases. He's very mature and knows how to seduce and is very fiery. Then we've got the Page of Swords, very immature in the way that they write letters and how they communicate. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles, who is very stable, a bit of a dark horse sometimes, but has a lot to offer, and doesn't make any promises unless he means it and can actually fulfill what he promises. So yeah, I feel like there is connection, messages coming through. Yeah, a lot of messages, maybe even from multiple people, making you a little bit confused about where you're going. So some of you may feel like you have lots of options but can't act on them. And some of you may feel like you have no options and you don't know how to bring all these elements into your life. What I would say, I'd be careful of your communication. Try not to be immature with it. Try not to react in any way from your state of confusion. It's okay to be confused romantically in April. Just let things sit and simmer. Don't make any promises. Don't liaise with anyone inappropriately unless you're really sure that's where you want to go. And then we have exactly that. Again, a lot of inaction, a lot of sitting on your hands. So it really is a time in April for Taurus just to sit and mull on where they want to go in their life, what their future brings, just sort of rest. It's a time to rest. I get the feeling that there has been a lot of a battle that you're winning against opposers or competition in where you're going with your life, but now you can rest a little bit and just chill out and let things simmer on their own and progress. So there is again a lot of inaction, a lot of sit and simmer. And then we have you guys, King of Pentacles. think coming to the end of April, some of us will be getting offers and new opportunities to work as a team on a project that may actually take you outside of your normal comfort zone or location. So it's to do with communication or projects that are outside of where you live, that are new to you. And there is an investor, there is somebody that has the money to invest in this, who has a purpose, who's calling on you on side, or you are this person funding it. Maybe you are that Taurian that is funding this project, or you're working for someone that has got a lot of Taurian energy, who is funding a new project, trying to build a team together. But as you see, also there's teamwork, but there's rivalry, friendly rivalry at the same time in working in this team. But it's very specific to working in a location or on something that is foreign or outside your house and home, certainly a place that you've not worked, a place where you haven't worked before. Or it will be to do with travel. So that's creeping up to the end of April. And finally, we have the Lover Cups, the Two of Cups, the Lover Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So there is a union, there is a development right at the end of the month, maybe going into the beginning of May. There is a union, a very passionate union. It's happening very quickly. It's very full of sensual energy. It's rushing in, and it's the meeting of two people that see eye to eye extremely well, like they know each other. Even if they don't know each other, even if they've just met, there will be this thing of we know each other, we understand each other. There is that energy with that. I'm going to get another card, so Taurians get an extra glimpse, but I'm just nosy like that, being a Taurian myself. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and a lot of joy and a lot of socializing. So at the end of April, beginning of May, there's a lot of joy, socializing, and passion. I definitely see a union between two people who are kindred souls, and it's a very highly sensual union, and also a time of celebration. Some of you may be celebrating anniversaries. Some of you, I don't think anyone's getting married now, but it's almost like a marriage, basically. And some of you will be having just engaging in that whole sort of you've met the one moments, enjoyment, celebration of life, and knowing each other and exploring and seeing the potential there, and everything is going to seem or feel to move very quickly. So that's the reading for Taurus for April. If you would like to know your astrological birth chart, if you'd like to know what aspects are important for you in 2020, or if you would like your own tarot reading that's personal to you, then just message me on Housebarium and I will do a reading for you. Again, join us on Patreon. The link's below. We're a great community, and you'll be able to access all my live workshops and all my other little readings and the esoteric library and all sorts. All right, take care. Bye, Taurus.